We've seen anxiety in our patients. I had one patient call in. He said he wasn't sure if this was his asthma flaring up at night when he lies down or if it was his anxiety. It was probably both. We had a suicide in the community. For me, what we've seen is the economic and the emotional impact. I'm Dr. Joel Yeager, board-certified family physician, and my wife, Dr. Luann Yeager, is also a board-certified family physician together with me. And we practice in Lebanon County, just north of Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, the heart of the Amish and Pennsylvania Dutch country. We live in a large agricultural community, and so a lot of my patients are farmers, tradespeople, and I can't tell you the number of farmers that have come in stating that had to dump thousands of gallons of milk down the drain. Chickens, flocks were slaughtered, hog barns were gassed, and this just affected the food chain tremendously, but also had a huge economic as well as emotional impact on the farming families in this community. I had one large farm tell me the other day that they poured $16,000 worth of milk down the drain. We've seen anxiety in our patients. I had one patient call in. He said he wasn't sure if this was his asthma flaring up at night when he lies down or if it was his anxiety. It was probably both. I had a adolescent patient who had a hair pulling disorder called trichotillomania, and that had finally gotten fairly controlled during the school year before the schools were all shut down. And then, of course, he's locked at home and unfortunately started to pull his hair out again. We had a suicide in the community. We had trucking businesses losing thousands of dollars of revenue just simply because the trucks were sitting idle. For me, what we've seen, and for my wife as well, is the economic and the emotional impact, which is a long time to restore that. It's been a tough economy in Pennsylvania for farmers for the past 5 years for various reasons. But I would say in the last half of 2019, milk prices were finally starting to come up for our patients, and they were starting to make investments. And I saw a patient probably back in March. He said, I made some commitments at the beginning of this year based on what things were looking like. And now he said, I'm not sure if I can even follow through on them. As family physicians, we see the whole spectrum of life. And I've seen that from the little children on up to the old people and how it's affected every single one of them.